no need to activate the second Bard class here. Let's go ahead and play Toski, see what happens. Get to look at 2 more cards. So we have a chance of refilling our hand. Another Bard class plus a Tovolar. We will play Tovolar, because we can only play it this turn. Let's see what else we get. A land plus a Goro. So we still get to play everything. Absolutely ridiculous. I will take it. Play Bard class, play Goro. We get to see 2 more cards. Feels good, man. Feels good. Oh. Oh, this is ridiculous. This was an empty board. This... Hello, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more playing Magic so you can struggle a whole lot less. We are at it again, this time dabbling in some Bard class action. This is a revisit or an update from an older deck, if you guys have seen it. It does synergize around playing Bard class, which is for red and a green. You get a class enchantment. Legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on them, which is relevant. I'll explain why here in a moment. Level 2 is another red and a green, and all your legendary spells cost a red and a green less to play. This only affects the colored mana, so it does not reduce the cost of generic mana. And then finally, for 3 red-green, whenever you cast a legendary spell, you get to exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you can play those this turn. So this deck has the ability to really kind of steamroll or snowball and get out of hand very quickly because of the cost reduction and everything in our deck, or the majority of it, being legendary creatures. The big update that it got thanks to Kamigawa is Mirror Box, which is an artifact for 3 generic. The legendary rule does not apply to permanents you control. What this means is now when we draw, for example, 2 Tovolars or 2 Halanas and Elenas, you're able to play them and continue that synergy, and they actually get a huge pump. Versus before with this deck, if you had, like, for example, 2 Magdas, you had to sandbag one. Each legendary creature you control gets a +1/+1, so a little bit of redundancy there with Bard class, which is sweet. And then finally, each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. So really incentivizes you to play multiples of our legendary creatures. Couple of things we're running. Tognar is free. Magda Goro is a big addition, where now we're able to get a free kind of 1 generic guy that comes in, gives all our guys haste, and we can spit out some 5/5 dragons should we flood. We're running Kodama the West Tree, because Bard class gives us all +1/+1 counters that modifies our creatures, which means that they can get us additional lands, which means when we start snowballing Bard class, we can play more creatures. And that's pretty much it. Now, there is an argument essentially to playing just straight 4 ofs of our legendary creatures, but I don't want to play the deck hoping to play Mirror Box every time. So I figured a decent split between some variation on our legendaries plays out and gives us some resilience for the games that we don't draw our Bard class or our Mirror Box. So that's why we're running something like a 1 of Arlen Cord, 2 Toskis, and not the full playset of like Halana. Bergie, a great synergy card, but I only had 1, so you could put more in the deck if you want, because as we play cards, she generates us mana that allows us to continue playing cards. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. And it can get out of hand very quickly, for sure. The deck is a lot of fun, but I'll let you guys make that decision as you watch the gameplay videos, which means it is time for our shout-out section, where I'd like to welcome the latest member to the Struggle Bus. That is Brent McCulloch. Thank you so much, my friend, for the ongoing support. Really do appreciate you. You rock, and this Bard class video is for you. But without further ado, friends, on to the gameplay. All right, our opponent's going first, but we have Ranger class, so let's see what happens. We can go, or Bard class, I'm sorry. I mean, we have Ranger class as well, but we have Bard class. All right. Okay, we can, I think we could play around that. We'll be able to level Bard class, play Tovolar, cause our opponent now. There's a chance that was a Doom Scar. Not 100% sure here. They're looking at Bard class, so they may exile it. Would not be surprised if that is the case. Apparition will exile it. Fair enough. Checks out, my friend. Checks out. So let's go ahead and just try to be mana efficient here. Play Tovolar. It can still block the Apparition, though it is another exile target from our opponent. Yep. Fair enough. You got it. Alright, so question is, are we going to Ranger class next turn or Halana and Elena? And let's see here. Could Ranger class plus Goro, but I think we're just going to go ahead and get the partners down. That way we have the chance of like attacking with a Toski, or we could Ranger class, right? And kind of spread the counters around a little bit. See if our opponent... So what is this then? Their white removal. Should technically know what... Oh, and treat the angels or whatever. Okay, fair. Alright, let's see what they take here. Probably Toski. Okay, fair. Oh, because they're worried about us making a dragon. But we don't have a model. Oh, it makes it modified on its own. Okay, fair. Yeah, good call. Good call. I mean, better lucky than good, right? Toski does get in there and lets us draw a card, right? Let's see. We could play Halana. We could attack, give the counters. Problem is they attack us on the crackback. So what do we want more? Do we want to draw, or do we want to get in there and keep spreading the wealth, right? I think we win this by being aggressive. And I could be wrong. We have a 1-mana spell. Oh, shoot. They have the exile card? That's gross. Right? So they can exile cards from their hand to exile something? Fair. So we may get rocked here. I don't really think we could play around it, honestly. And also just not... Yeah, I'm going to attack with both. It's got to be, right? I think that's the only card that they could have for 1 mana. That's instant speed. Why did that not work? I'm not quite sure why that didn't work. Alright, another exile effect. Solid. Solid. They're gonna get in there for 3. That checks out. Let's see here. Goro plus Magda. I don't think that's horrible, right? Let's attack first. I think I like pressuring our opponent, forcing them to do some stuff here. Either... Oh, we could have probably played Toski, actually. Now I think about it, but that's alright. I will bite the bullet there. I think we might be able to still take this. Just because we've been extremely aggressive. Next turn we're going to make a 5/5 if our opponent doesn't do anything. Yeah, actually, yeah. I think the ability to make a 5/5 is probably stronger than drawing 2 cards off of Toski. Okay. That's a good card. That's a good card. So they A-space us, right? Oh, they're not. Okay. Let's see. Do we get any benefit? Trying to think if we attack with Magda or not, right? That's my question here. Leave this guy back, just attack here. Put the counter here and make the 5/5. That seems... They have to block, actually. Attack here and here. Yeah, let's go here and here. Trigger. Put the counter here. Make a treasure. Make a 5/5. They block there. I feel like that's good for us, right? Feel like that's good for us. Oh, we didn't play a spell. Oh, man, that actually is really bad for us. I didn't even think about that. So they double spell, eat 2 of our dudes. Oh, that's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. Adversary, okay. So they put the counters on it. Fair. Okay, cool. So they don't flip it this turn. Still pretty gross for us. Let's see here. No place from our opponent. Land. We can make another. It has to attack. So we have to attack here and make another 5/5. Making another 5/5. Oh, we can attack here and make a 5/5 that way, right? Yeah. And then kind of want to play Toski, but I kind of like getting in there as well. Put the counter here and attack here. Kind of like that. They're forced to block that way. Yeah, let's do that. Pretty aggressive, not gonna lie, but I want to keep pressuring our opponent doing things. Like, this forces a block from them. Oh, this is great, and we don't lose anything. Love that. Love that. Alright, this feels pretty good. Feels pretty good, guys. Alright, yes. And the turn. So, they're really looking to... I mean, double spelling is strong. They get our dragons. So, we play Toski, give him haste. Oh, alright. So, did we just kill our opponent here? I think we do, right? Go here. Put the 2 counters on Goro. Think, right? Give everything haste. Go to combat. Put the 2 counters on Goro. And then everybody attacks? Wait. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. I'm so confused. Why didn't they get haste? Alright, we got there. We got there, which is cool. But wait a minute. Why... Did I read that wrong? Creatures you control gain haste. Why did... Huh. We'll have to check that out later. 2 mana and no Bard class. So we're going to mulligan this one. 3 mana. We can probably tuck the Toski. We'll keep this one. Tuck the Toski. Go Tagnar. Okay. Tagnar into Kodama. Professor of Symbology. Checks out. Checks out. There we go. Right on time. Excellent. Thank you, Bard class. So, let's see. Activate Bard class. Play Kodama, I think. Let's see. Or can we go Bergie? Yeah, I think we activate Bard class. Oh, no, it won't work. It won't work because it's not a double discount. Unfortunately. Right? Yeah, well... But we can go Bergie into Kodama next turn. So I wonder if we actually wait to kind of go off next turn. Let's see. Play Bergie. Then play that for free. We go up a mana. We could play Mirror Box. Not quite. Yeah, let's just play a blocker here, I guess. So next turn we'll have access to 4 mana. We go... Okay, we're good, right? Bergie. And we'll have play this for 2. We'll go up a mana. Play that. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Deadly Dispute. That's a good sign for us. Alright, that's good. That's good. If they're Deadly Disputing, you know, pre-combat, I mean, they have access to quite a bit. So you have to be careful not to run out everything. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose an online card from it. Alright. Alright. I like it. I could get behind that. Taking out Kodama. Unfortunate, because the land would have been sweet. The land would have been sweet. So, do we commit to the board here? I think we still have to. Duress us. There goes our mirror box. Opponent making the decisions for us easy. Alright, let's go here. I think we just attack and double then. Because we want to wait till we can level the class to draw some additional cards. So I think we just get aggressive here. Oh, it's not going to block, I don't think. So we just hit him for a bunch. And then next turn we could level Ranger class. Because I think, like, running out the board against Blood on the Snow is not very good for us, right? Crippling Fear. See, exactly. So, I mean, we would have survived. But that's fine. That's fine. We have a chance of rebuilding, right? So let's go ahead and get this going. Now, of course, we get majorly punished here if they have the... Well, Verse doesn't kill it. So I think we're okay. I Twitch. They get in for another 3. Fall to 12. We have the Play with Fire, but we're going to get to C2 cards. Mirror. Okay, so Bergie first. Another Ranger class and a land. Alright, I like that. Play our land. We can mirror box. Get that going. Go up a land. Yeah, alright. So we get to dump our hand this turn, which is kind of decent. Play Bard class. Go up. And then we will just go ahead and play with Fire the Professor. They're going to Hero's Downfall. Fair. Nothing we can do about that. Get our other Ranger class. Kill the Professor. Looks like they have another pause. Oh, it's the Field of Ruin. Okay. Alright. So they're ahead on cards. They have access to their sideboard. Of all the lands they need, we take 1 here. So Legendary off the top? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. No need to activate the second Bard class here. Let's go ahead and play Toski, see what happens. Get to look at 2 more cards. So we have a chance of refilling our hand. Another Bard class plus a Tovolar. We will play Tovolar. Because we can only play it this turn. See what else we get. A land plus a Goro. So we still get to play everything. Absolutely ridiculous. I will take it. Play Bard class. Play Goro. We get to see 2 more cards. Feels good, man. Feels good. Oh. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh. This was an empty board. This was an empty board at the start of this turn. Alright, they board wipe us to oblivion. They scoop it up. Alright. Alright, we're on the draw. No Bard class or Mirror. But I guess we do have Ranger class into Kodama, into Halana. I think we keep this one anyways. If we draw it, we draw it. If we don't, we don't. We have a 2-drop, so we're going to go ahead and play Fire Correction Mountain on 1 and see if that helps us get there. Opponent on Rakano, or correction, Gruul. Let's see if they're on Werewolves, maybe. Pretty much whatever they play. Oh, it's a Mirror. Nice. All right. Well, they have the Bard class, which does not bode well for us. In the slightest, honestly. Let's go Ranger class. Hold on Goro if we can. They're gonna alright. Let's see. Play. Alright, so it's not the worst. It's not the worst for us. Let's see here. So Bard class, kill her, get in there. Alright, the only problem is they have an Arctic. Well, let's see. Okay, so we may be able to pull this off. Nice. Do they have a follow? No follow-up play. Okay, can we capitalize on this? Let's see. Level Bard class. Play ours. They have a pause. 2 counters here. And then next turn we'll have a pretty decent turn. Ooh, this is gonna be close. So yeah, let's see. We can technically like mirror box Goro, but I think we Kodama. Goro, nice. Oh, this is so interesting. This is hella interesting. Yeah, I think we're good Kodama. Yep, we'll take the 6, no blocks. Kodama, and then we can level Ranger class. So mirror box. What's the pause? Kodama. I don't know. Trigger. Put counters here. That feels like a lot of damage. I mean, this is what? 18 damage coming across the board. Trample, and they scoop it up. Whew. We got there. Our opponent goes first. We have Mirror Box. This is interesting. I think we're gonna mulligan this. I think we really want to hit. Alright, this seems a little more proactive. We can keep this Tuck Up Mountain. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep this one. Still no Bard class, but I don't like, part of this deck wants to get ahead and stay ahead, right? And so I feel like if we just completely reactive, we're kind of putting ourselves in the back foot, which this deck doesn't play very well from. Obviously not able. Alright. So maybe an equipment deck if I had to take a stab at it. Could be wrong though. Fair enough. Whenever they play an artifact, right? Yeah, alright. So they're gonna do some stuff and things for sure. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Alright, let's see. We need to start getting paid off at some point here. No attacks just yet. I don't think they were gonna double block. Taking the 2 doesn't do much for us. Still need to draw some gas here. Yup, that works. They play the other one. Ooh, they can play another one. Nice. Nice. This is gonna be pretty bad for us unless we get some action going. Tovolar. Tovolar doesn't really do much for us. Like, it's not bad. I guess... yeah, I guess we attack. At this point, I don't think we're going to be able to block next turn, so... double block Kodama. Alright, I'm okay with that. I was not expecting that, not gonna lie, but I will take it. I will definitely take that, my friends. So, still hoping for Bard class since we can level it fairly quickly here. Let's see what they end up doing. Interesting that they didn't fire off. Like, obviously, I guess they were afraid of us getting in there. I mean, obviously, yeah, I think we're just looking for a Bard class off the top. We could play it, level it, rip apart. That's solid. Alright, so we're not dead yet. That's a good sign for us. Mirror box, alright. Play that. So we could play our other Gnarl. Which, I mean, honestly, I see no reason why not to. Get in there for 4. And let's see if they have a rip apart. They destroy it, we lose. It's a good 2-for-1. So this could be pretty scary, all things considered. Okay. Okay. I'm wondering why our opponent hasn't played the reactor, though. Really interested about that. So we attack, we double. Is that better than Ranger class? I don't think so. I mean, they're stuck on lands, but once again, I feel like they've had stuff to do. Let's get in there. Triggers. Pump. Trigger, trigger. I believe they can't crew. Oh, they could always crew it. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Take out one of them. Okay. Take 7. So I guess, yeah, I'm still okay with that. Yeah, this is a little interesting. Unfortunate for our opponent, but once again, like I said, I think they could have definitely been developing their board. Finding another one. They could have sacked this, so they had some tools. Ah, nice. Nice. I like the tech. I like the tech. That is super cool. That is super cool. Alright, so let's see here. Fortunately, can't give it Overwhelm, but we can make sure that it doesn't die. Alright. I don't think they're in a position to block. Tovolar doesn't do anything for us. It's 1 mana shot. Oh, I guess it does let us draw off the wolf. I think we attack first, then play Tovolar in case we have to activate and pump. Yeah. And we just put the counter here. No, because they just block there. Let's go here. Put the counter there, see what our opponent does. If they don't block, we just activate, but I'm sure they see it. Red-white, they could have an absence, but I feel like they would have pulled the trigger on that if they could. So we'll end up seeing what they do. They chump block. That works for me. We will just play a Tovolar this turn. Little awkward on the mana, right? That we aren't able to do too many things. I mean, we're still playing even without a Bard class. Just Mirror Box is doing some work. I think that should be enough to do it, unfortunately, for our opponent. Let's get in there. We'll put the counter first. Put the counter here. See what our opponent ends up doing. Now they're kind of darned if they do, darned if they don't, because we can activate Tovolar. Ah, nice. All right, cool. Let's see what they end up doing.
The energy of battle, then guide it like water.
They're gonna kill Tovolar. That puts them up. So let's just pump 4 into Targnar? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I guess we don't even have to do that. We just give him... Yeah, we just do 2 to give him Trample. Pay 0. Confirm. Give it to... Oh, it's a wolf. Oops. My bad. My bad. I always forget that. Alright, let's go the full 4. Full 4 into the wolf. Auto pay.
You're not much of a roadblock.
I don't think it's good game. Oh, alright, there it is. Alright, sweet. Exactsies, I'll take it. 2 mana and new Bard Classroom Mirror, so we're gonna mulligan. Not amazing. Not amazing. But I don't want to go down another card, so what do we keep here? What do we keep here? Just tuck the Tovolar and see what happens. Maybe we get to play with fire. Mirror Box I think has to be a keep. Okay, alright. So we get to stick to our curve, so I gotta appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get Ranger class going. Just in case we Kodama off the top. Green white enchantments, okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a great matchup for us or not, to be honest with you, but we're gonna get in there. It gives us the ability, should we draw a Kodama, that we can play a land off the top, which is pretty good. To get to leave up play with fire to pick off one of the key cards in the deck. So that will get killed. Unfortunately, not before they're able to play something. Yep. Let's go ahead and kill this one first. And then we will kill the Weaver after that. Hopefully, if we draw land. I think we still just play Mirror Box and Weaver, right? I guess playing Halana does let us attack and trigger. Very interesting. I guess we could just Mirror Box and then see where things play out, right? Because I don't want them to be able to get double triggers off of the Weaver if we can help it. So probably whatever they play we end up just killing. And that might be wrong. Circle is unfortunate. Let's just kill that then. Alright, so they get rid of our doggo. Fair enough, but I don't think they're playing anything after that, so that bodes well for us. Burgi. Alright, let's play Halana. Don't expect them to survive the turn, but at least we're not getting like a double Oblivion Ring. Alright, Naturalist. No play from our opponent. I like that. So the question is, do we want to play Burgi? Yeah, that lets us get in there. Why wouldn't we? Derp. Play Burgi. Give her counters. Go and attack. Put a counter here. And, I mean, that's a lot coming across the board here. Opponent chumps. Falls to 7. Alright. This is looking good for us. Now, they can completely go off here. Naturalist really reducing the amount of mana. Wandering Emperor is going to kill probably Halana, I think.
I'm the Emperor of Kamigawa.
Oh, I don't think that was correct, honestly.
This is what you get for hurting my
Well, that, I mean... Ooh. Yeah, hate to see it. Hate to see it, but love to see it at the same time. Let's see here. So, they're forced to block, but I don't want to leave them with... I mean, do we care with a +1? I think we go here and here, and maybe I'm wrong. This forces them to block. Yeah, we don't care about the +1. Disregard. Right? +1 target creature. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just attack them. What was I thinking? Put a counter back on her. Counter, then... Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this. Granted, not... Oh, I guess Mirror Box is doing a little bit of work here. Glad we bottomed that Tovolar. So, our opponent has to block. They block the Magda, they gain 2. And that's pretty relevant. Yeah, that was a pretty lucky top deck, I'm not gonna lie. I will completely take that. I think it was there. I think, yeah, I think exiling the Burgi was incorrect. Our opponent may be AFKing. I mean, it was a pretty fortunate top deck for sure. Right? Because it had to be a creature, and it had to be a creature with 2 cost or less, and that's what ended up being. So, I mean, let's do the thing, right? So it looks like they're probably just get AFK here and take the full 12, which means we win. So yay for that. Probably gonna leave this video in though. It definitely didn't showcase. Well, it showcased Mirror Box, which is part of the deck, so I think that's fine. I think we can go ahead and leave this video, or this game. Unfortunately, my apologies, guys, for the delay, but it is what it is, I guess. You know, some people to each their own. One more, I think. One more timeout. But yeah, I think the deck can be very explosive. So far, we've only had like 1 explosive game so far. So, gonna report a couple more. And hopefully really showcase how I can get like out of hand. I don't think we've had Mirror Box and Bard class out. But, I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Is that it gives it some redundancy. So the deck is a little more consistent, which I think is a big part, because you see a big difference in power level when the deck does not have Bard class or Mirror Box in play. So, all right, we got it. Alrighty then. I think we could do better than this. We're gonna mulligan, and this does feel a little bit better. We're gonna keep this, and let's tuck. I want to really tuck a land. Are we on the play? I don't remember. Let's tuck the Helana. Keep the Mirror Box so we have our curve right. We go 1, 2, 3. We'll see what's up. Hey, Bard class on 2. I like that. So probably should have left up actually undepleted power. Yeah, that's probably a mistake here. Yep, because that's going to throw off our curve. So a little punish there, but we definitely can't let that resolve. Let's just kill this now. Yeah, because we could have gone Bard class, and then next turn Bard class plus Tagger or Targnar. So let's see. Okay, so they're the Clerics deck. All right, deck. Thanks. Thanks, deck. Let's go Bard class, and then if we draw a land next turn, we can go like activate, and then Bard class again. Okay. That's the trouble one for sure. So let's go Bard class. Activate Bard class. Play a free 4/4. And maybe we should have waited. They can sack this, get back their Cleric. Angel, that's a little scary. This deck definitely tries to get ahead fast, so that is a little on the scary side. Let's see here. What are we hoping to do? Play Tovolar. Right? Attacking doesn't do anything for us at the moment. So I wonder if we let's mirror. And I mean, yeah, I guess no attacks this turn. This could be an issue though. They can go search up, I think. Like they could blow up. Oh my gosh, nice. All right, so does that kill us? Are we dead already? We did not die, but we also didn't do anything spectacular, unfortunately, which is not great for us. So I guess we got to go into the red zone and see what happens. Can we kill our opponent here? I'm not 100% sure. Double, no. So they're gonna block there. If we we just double here, we can draw a card. I think we just have to double. Make sure we don't get absolutely demolished. So they get back to Cleric. And then I think we die. Right? Because of the like first strike double damage thing, I think. I always get confused with the math. And then with 2 of them, I think we're definitely done skis. Alright, so then boom, trigger. Trigger, trigger. Oh man, get wrecked, Jedi. Yeah, I don't even. All right, there you have it. Nice. We're on the play with no green. That's not gonna work. I mean, Magda into Tovar in the mirror box. I guess this is better than... this feels pretty bad, but I guess it's better than going down to 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, alright. That's a good top deck. I'll take that. So, Tovalar into mirror box, hopefully. Hopefully. We don't get wrecked. Okay. So Magda's just gonna die here. So let's hold here. Just go Tovalar, send it back. No sense in killing Magda if we don't need to. We could play Mirror Box and then kind of draw. Okay. So they have a 1 drop here. Hopefully they don't. That would be nice. Or a 2 rather. Alright, it's not the best. I think we're still just gonna slam though. Let's see here. I think we still just mirror box. Maybe the attack with Magda isn't the most accurate. We get to draw a card. Okay, I like chumping. Okay, that's good for us. That also probably means that there's a high chance that they have like exile effects, right? Maybe I should have just Tovalard actually. No, we couldn't do it. We need Mirror Box to get the second Tovalar. Oops, that would have been bad. That would have been really bad. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. Wedding. All right, cool. Wedding announcement is good. Play the second Tovalar. Unfortunately, okay, that is fine. I'm okay with that. They gain some life. They gain what? 5 life? Okay. We crack back for a bit. Get to draw 1 card at least. Oh no, they chump block. Oh, that's kind of funny. So go this way. Plus Magda. Go to combat. Trigger, trigger. Oh, man. Yeah, they're gonna deny us the card. Rude. Okay. Probably just gonna trade off the Magda here if they give us the chance, honestly. The life gain from the naturalist. Ooh, Catilla's a little scary. Okay. Okay. Little scary. Luckily... Alright. Yeah, I guess we just YOLO this. Why are you... Oh, I guess we could hit their red source. I think we just need to keep pressuring him, honestly. Let's see here. They're just gonna chump block. We lose 1 of our Tovalars, unfortunately, but I like the pressure we're applying here. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Oh, this is great. Sad part is there's a chance we may still lose, which is kind of awkward. But we're putting a decent amount of pressure on our opponent. Okay. Like, the lifesteal is pretty relevant, I'm not gonna lie. So get a 2-drop back. Yep. Then Machiko comes into play, which is gonna be huge. So we need a decent top deck here. They're going with Showdown. The Scold's interesting. I could have swore. Oh, they're good because they're gonna put the Catilda on Machiko. Okay. Oh man, them getting the Oblivion ring or borrowed time is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So they hit Tovolar here, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, that was pretty good for them. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Okay. So we have no good attacks, unfortunately, now. We have all the mana in the world. I wonder if we blow up their red source. I'm gonna go ahead and blow up their red source here. And we don't have a dragon to get. Then again, this deck never anticipated having... Oh, no, I didn't want red. Oh, it was Helena Lena off the top. That's unfortunate. I think that might have been able to get us there. Oh, I should have looked to see if we had a dragon. I don't think so, right? Okay. That's not the worst, though. I think we're just gonna lose. Yeah, them just having a steady stream of chump blockers was probably good enough. So let's attack, see what happens. But yeah, no overwhelm is probably enough, unfortunately. The lifesteal really did it. We put a decent amount of pressure on them. Okay, that's not the worst. We can maybe keep clearing their board. Alright, let's activate here. Auto pay. He gets ginormous. We lose that one, and they take 10. Okay. Yeah, I think what the Catilda's gonna do it. So Catilda is gonna be, yeah. Unfortunately, the steady stream of chump blockers is what did it this game. So well played, opponent. Yeah, and they see it. Man, and we did so good. I felt. Oh, that was the other game that had to play with fires. They landed the one naturalist. Borrowed time. Okay, so that gets rid of our Tognar. Yep. Super cool. Super cool. At least they're definitely showing the power of the deck. So, wait, they're not going to Catilda here? I think our opponent got a little greedy here. And we may... I don't think... Like, we're going to need an interesting set of top decks to win here, I think. Because they go back up to 11. We don't have a flyer. Yep. So... Though, once again, like I said, I think... Yeah, land's not going to do it. Good game. They played a great game. They played a great game. Well, friends, that is the deck. And I want to give it a 2, but I think the deck's actually a solid 3. I think the deck is a 3 out of 5. It just, man, the difference in power level between having the Bard class or not is huge in the deck, and I think that's why I was considering giving it 2, but the addition of Mirror Box definitely does bump it up. And It could be that you just want to go even more consistent and just have a bunch of 4-ofs, right, in the deck of these heroes or legendaries. I just don't want to run into the problem of what happens when you don't have your mirror box, right? Or, I mean, it is an artifact, and there's a lot of main deck artifact enchantment hate in the format right now because of Celestia enchantments. So I don't want to run into the problem of, you know, playing our guys and then they kill our mirror box and it just decimates our board. So I think the deck is fun. I think the deck is very powerful, but it is very touchy. So I think because of those reasons, I'll put it as a 3 out of 5 to craft this one. But it was enjoyable, and when it goes off, man, does it go off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, as always, happy gaming.